Right now, as you're watching this video, something unusual is happening across the world. Conflicts, tensions, silent threats are rising. And the most concerning part is, many people don't fully realize how serious things might be becoming. Because history has taught us something very important. The biggest wars in human history didn't start with explosions. They started with tension, misunderstandings, and small decisions that slowly spiraled out of control. Today, we are once again seeing multiple conflicts happening at the same time. In Eastern Europe, the Russia-Ukraine war continues to reshape global power. In Asia, tensions around Taiwan are increasing. And in the Middle East, instability has become a constant presence. At first glance, these may seem like separate issues, but when you look closer, you start to see a pattern, a connection. These conflicts are not isolated anymore. They are part of a bigger global picture, like pieces of a puzzle, slowly coming together. And that is exactly what makes this moment in history so important. Now you might be thinking, why does this matter to me? Why should someone sitting at home care about conflicts happening far away? The answer is simple. Because in today's world, distance doesn't protect you. Every major conflict affects the global economy. Fuel prices increase. Food becomes more expensive. Supply chains get disrupted. And suddenly, everyday life becomes harder. Even if the war is happening thousands of miles away, its impact reaches your home. And then there's the role of powerful nations, especially the United States, a country that has influence across the entire world. Whenever tensions rise globally, its involvement becomes more likely. That increases the stakes for everyone. But to truly understand what might happen next, we need to look at the past, because the past often tells us where the future is. Before World War I, people believed that a global war was unlikely. Countries were wealthy, trade was growing, diplomacy was active. Everything seemed stable, until one moment changed everything. A single event triggered a chain reaction, and within a short time, the entire world was at war. Then came World War II. Even after experiencing the horrors of the First War, humanity still repeated the same mistakes. Tensions grew, alliances formed. Once again, a global conflict became unavoidable. Millions of lives were lost, entire cities were destroyed, and the world was changed forever. So now the question becomes, are we seeing the same warning signs again? To answer that, let's explore three possible scenarios that could shape the future of our world. The first scenario: limited conflicts, small-scale wars that remain contained. Tensions exist, but they don't escalate into something bigger. This is the most stable outcome, and the one the world hopes for. The second scenario: proxy wars, where powerful nations don't fight each other directly, but support different sides in conflicts, providing weapons, funding, strategic support. This creates a dangerous situation, because while it may not look like a global war, it builds pressure over time, like a ticking clock, getting closer and closer to something bigger. And then there is the third scenario, the one no one wants to see. A full-scale global war, where multiple powerful nations become directly involved. At that point, there is no easy way out, no quick solution, only consequences. But here's something important to remember. The world today is not the same as it was in the past. We are more connected than ever before. Technology has changed how we communicate. Information spreads instantly, and global awareness is stronger than ever. This means that while the risks are real, so is the possibility of preventing disaster. Diplomacy still exists,
Leaders still communicate. Negotiations still happen behind closed doors. Because everyone understands one thing. A global war today would not be like the wars of the past. It would be faster, more advanced, and far more destructive. And that's exactly why efforts are constantly being made to avoid that outcome. But even with all these efforts, uncertainty still remains. Because history has shown us that sometimes it only takes one moment, one decision, one mistake to change everything. So where does that leave us? Are we on the edge of another major global conflict? Or are we simply experiencing a period of tension that will eventually pass? The truth is, no one can say for sure.
But what we do know is this. We're living in a time where global events are deeply connected, where small actions can have massive consequences, and where the future is being shaped right now. So the next time you hear about a conflict somewhere in the world, don't ignore it. Don't assume it doesn't matter, because history isn't just something that happened in the past. It is something that is still being written every single day. And maybe, just maybe, the real question isn't, will there be another war? But rather, how close are we to that moment? What do you think? Let me know in the comments, because your perspective might matter more than you realize.